Caitlin Clark is redefining the game, one deep three at a time. But here's the crazy part. These aren't just long shots. They're momentum-shifting, game-changing daggers. From buzzer beaters to impossible range, Clark's three-pointers are leaving defenders stunned and fans in disbelief. And just when you think you've seen it all, wait until you see number one. It will blow your mind. Stick around because this is Caitlin Clark at her absolute best. But before we dive in, I would like to ask you to quickly like this video, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. It really means the world to me. Now, let's get into it.
Davis hounding Clark. Clark, step back three, knocks it down!
Number 10 versus New York Liberty. With the Fever trailing big against the Liberty, Caitlin Clark flipped the script with signature deep threes, igniting a furious comeback that had the crowd buzzing. But here's what makes Clark special. Most players hesitate from 30 feet out. Clark thrives. Her quick release neutralizes defenders before they can react, and her confidence under pressure energizes her team. These weren't just points. They were psychological daggers. Clark's range rattled New York's rhythm, stretched their defense, and reignited the Fever's fight. Just when the game seemed out of reach, Clark's deep shooting wasn't just skill, it was defiance. And trust me, this is only the beginning. Versus Connecticut's Sun.
Because she got two in the first quarter against Connecticut. Clark connects!
Caitlin Clark didn't just break records in this game. She rewrote history. She hit her 86th three-pointer of the season, surpassing Ryan Howard's rookie record. But she wasn't done. Clark finished with 3 triples, bringing her total to 88 and leading the Fever to an 84-80 victory, breaking an 11-game losing streak against the Sun. Clark's limitless range stretched Connecticut's defense, creating space for Kelsey Mitchell to explode for 23 points. The chemistry between Clark and her teammates is undeniable. Mitchell even said, "You always have to be ready because Clark can shoot the lights out." And this is where it gets really interesting. Versus Seattle Storm.
Absolutely blown the roof off.
But playing at UConn, she is used to all of this. Oh, Caitlin Clark, rookie on rookie crime!
In the Indiana Fever's 92-75 victory over the Seattle Storm on August 18, 2024, Caitlin Clark's three-point shooting played a pivotal role. Despite a modest 3 of 10 performance from beyond the arc, Clark's timely shots were instrumental in shifting the game's momentum. Her first three-pointer came midway through the third quarter, igniting a rally that helped the Fever regain the lead. But what happened next is truly insane. Clark's strategy extended beyond her shooting. Her playmaking abilities were equally impactful. She dished out 9 assists, surpassing the WNBA rookie assist record with a season total of 232, previously held by Ticha Penicheiro since 1998. This dual-threat approach kept Seattle's defense unsettled as they struggled to anticipate whether she would shoot or facilitate. In the fourth quarter, Clark's ability to draw defensive attention created opportunities for teammates like Lexi Hull, who scored 12 of her career-high 22 points in that period, including 4 three-pointers. Sighted turn 0 search 2. This collaborative offensive surge led to a 33-17 advantage in the final quarter, sealing the Fever's win because this changes everything. But we need to talk about what happens next. Versus Las Vegas Aces.
Some buckets.
It sure was. Top 4 scorers at the college level here.
Caitlin Clark's three-point shooting against the Las Vegas Aces wasn't just a weapon. It was a game-changing strategy. From the moment she stepped beyond the arc, the Aces had a problem: stretch their defense and risk opening lanes, or sag off and watch her bury deep threes. And that's where things took a wild turn. Clark capitalized on mismatches, using screens to create space against slower defenders. When Aja Wilson or Kelsey Plum stepped up, Clark's quick release made double-teaming nearly impossible. Her deep-range accuracy forced the Aces to extend their perimeter defense, disrupting their usual defensive sets. This spacing opened up opportunities for her teammates: more room in the paint, better ball movement, and higher quality shots. The Aces, known for their aggressive defense, struggled to contain Clark's rhythm. Every made three shifted momentum, energized Indiana, and kept Vegas from settling into their game plan. In short, Clark's shooting didn't just score points. It dictated the entire pace of play. Just when you thought it couldn't get any wilder. Versus Chicago Sky.
League in fast break points.
Clark connects on a deep three.
Caitlin Clark's exceptional three-point shooting was pivotal in the Indiana Fever's 181 victory over the Chicago Sky on August 30th, 2024. She scored 5 three-pointers, contributing significantly to her career, high 31 points and 12 assists. Saita turn Osirch 0. Clark's strategy of utilizing her deep shooting range stretched the Sky's defense, creating spacing that allowed her to either take open shots or facilitate plays for her teammates. This approach disrupted Chicago's defensive schemes as they struggled to contain her both beyond the arc and in playmaking situations. Her ability to score from long distance forced defenders to extend coverage, opening driving lanes and leading to high-percentage shots for the Fever. But that was just the tip of the iceberg. Versus Atlanta Dream, Caitlin Clark's sharpshooting from beyond the arc was pivotal in the Indiana Fever's 84-79 victory over the Atlanta Dream on August 26, 2024. Despite an early ankle injury scare that briefly sidelined her, Clark returned with determination, contributing 19 points, including 4 crucial three-pointers. This performance not only tied the WNBA rookie record for most three-pointers in a season, formerly 85, but also shifted the game's momentum in favor of the Fever. But hold on, it gets even better. Clark's strategy centered on her quick release and ability to navigate off-ball screens, creating separation from defenders. A standout moment came at the start of the fourth quarter when she executed a high-difficulty, fading three-pointer near the corner, showcasing her shooting prowess and composure under pressure. Her perimeter threat forced the Dream's defense to extend, opening up driving lanes and facilitating ball movement, which the Fever banked on. Versus Phoenix Mercury, Caitlin Clark's exceptional three-point shooting was pivotal in the Indiana Fever's 89 victory over the Phoenix Mercury on August 16, 2024. She scored 13 of her 29 points in the first quarter, including 4 three-pointers, propelling the Fever to an early 19-point lead. Clark's ability to sink deep shots stretched the Mercury's defense, creating space for her teammates. This strategy led to significant contributions from Kelsey Mitchell, who made 6 three-pointers and finished with 28 points, and Aaliyah Boston, who added 14 points and 9 rebounds. Despite a strong comeback attempt by Phoenix, Clark's leadership and sharpshooting ensured the Fever maintained their advantage, culminating in a crucial win before a sellout crowd. And here's where it gets even crazier. Versus Minnesota Lynx. In the Indiana Fever's 81-74 comeback victory over the Minnesota Lynx on July 14, 2024, Caitlin Clark's strategic playmaking was pivotal. Despite struggling with her three-point shot early on, hitting only 1 of 9 attempts in the first 3 quarters, Clark showcased resilience and adaptability. She opened the fourth quarter with a deep, contested three-pointer, igniting a 28-14 run that erased a 7-point deficit. But we need to talk about that Caitlin Clark's performance. Clark's ability to penetrate the defense and distribute the ball effectively kept the Lynx off balance. Her precise passing led to crucial baskets, including a layup by Aaliyah Boston that gave the Fever a 4-point lead with 2 minutes remaining. And if you think that's bad, just wait. Versus Chicago Sky. Caitlin Clark's exceptional three-point shooting was pivotal in the Indiana Fever's 181 victory over the Chicago Sky. She scored 31 points, including 5 three-pointers, and added 12 assists, making her the first player in WNBA history to achieve these numbers in a single game. Clark's strategy involved using her shooting range to stretch Chicago's defense, creating space for both her shots and her teammates' opportunities. Her ability to connect from beyond the arc forced defenders to guard her closely, allowing her to exploit defensive gaps and facilitate plays. This approach not only boosted her scoring, but also enhanced the Fever's overall offensive efficiency. Her performance drew praise from NBA star LeBron James, who defended her against critics and recognized her influence on the WNBA. But what happens in the final moments will leave you speechless. Versus Dallas. In the Indiana Fever's 100-93 victory over the Dallas Wings on September 1, 2024, Caitlin Clark's sharpshooting from beyond the arc was pivotal. She tallied 28 points and 12 assists, sinking 5 three-pointers with remarkable precision. Clark's strategy of using her deep shooting range stretched the Wings' defense, creating space for her teammates to operate. This approach not only opened driving lanes but also facilitated ball movement, leading to high-percentage shots. Her ability to connect from long distance forced Dallas to extend their defense, which the Fever capitalized on by shooting 50% from three-point range and 53% overall. Moreover, Clark's dynamic playmaking kept the Wings' defense unsettled. Her 12 assists showcased her vision and ability to exploit defensive rotations, further amplifying the impact of her shooting. This dual-threat capability was instrumental in the Fever's offensive efficiency, allowing them to overcome Arike Ogunbowale's record-tying 9 three-pointers for Dallas. In essence, Clark's combination of long-range shooting and playmaking orchestrated a versatile offensive attack, leading the Fever to a hard-fought win over the Wings. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates. Stay tuned.